Paul Simon was born Paul Frederick Simon on October 30, 1941, in Newark, New Jersey, and grew up in Queens, New York. His parents were Hungarian Jewish immigrants, and his father, Louis Simon, was a bass player and band leader who played mostly classical music. Simon's mother, Bill, was a school teacher who encouraged her son's interest in music. Growing up, Simon was exposed to a wide range of musical genres including classical, jazz, and popular music. He learned to play the guitar at an early age and began writing and performing his own songs while still in high school. He also sang in the school choir and participated in local talent shows. Simon's relationship with his parents was complicated. His father was often absent from home due to his music career, and when he was around, he could be critical and demanding. Simon's mother, on the other hand, was loving and supportive, but suffered from mental illness and was frequently hospitalized. Despite these challenges, Simon continued to pursue his passion for music and formed his first band, The Echoes, while still in high school. The group played at local events and clubs, and Simon began to develop his signature sound blending folk and rock influences with his own unique songwriting style. In 1956, Paul Simon met Art Garfunkel, who was attending the same school in Queens. The two bonded over their shared love of music and began singing together as a duo, initially calling themselves Tom and Jerry. They released their first single, Hey Schoolgirl, in 1957, which became a hit and earned them a recording contract with a major label. In the early 1960s, Simon and Garfunkel began performing in Greenwich Village, New York. Becoming part of the burgeoning folk music scene, they released their debut album, Wednesday Morning, 3 a.m., in 1964, which was initially a commercial failure. However, a remix of their song, The Sound of Silence, became a surprise hit, propelling them to fame. Over the next few years, Simon and Garfunkel released a string of hit albums known for their tight harmonies, introspective lyrics, and innovative arrangements. Despite their success, creative differences and personal conflicts led to their separation in 1970. After the breakup, Paul Simon embarked on a successful solo career. His first solo album, Paul Simon, was released in 1972 and featured the hit single Mother and Child Reunion. Simon continued to explore new genres and sound in his subsequent albums, achieving critical and commercial success with works like Graceland in 1986. From 1992 onwards, Paul Simon continued to make music, releasing several albums and collaborating with various musicians. In 2018, he announced his retirement from touring and performed his final concert in New York City. Simon's legacy as a musical innovator and boundary pusher continues to influence generations of musicians and fans. Paul Simon has been married 3 times. His first marriage was to Peggy Harper in 1969, but the couple divorced in 1975. He then married actress and author Carrie Fisher in 1983, but they separated less than a year later and were divorced in 1984. Simon's third marriage was to musician Eddie Brickell in 1992, and the couple has 3 children together, Adrian, Lulu, and Gabriel.